Hi guys, are we live? One second, guys. I never can trust this stupid YouTube thing here. Just stand by one more second, guys. Okay, we're live. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Vegas Pro. I've got lots of tips to show you. Some I found by accident because doing video editing, and I want to show them to you. Let's jump right into it. Okay, first clip I want to show you. I was editing this video for Instagram for a haunted house for the theme of Halloween. I was gonna try to get a Halloween mask. For some reason, I can't find them in the stores. I'm not sure it's because of COVID-19. Worried about people putting the mask on and turning it with potential virus in there. I couldn't find a mask in time for. I want to just show you a number of tips here I learned recently and over the past couple years. Vegas Pro. This will work on all versions of Vegas Pro. Say you're editing a whole bunch of clips, and this happened to me once. When I was zoomed right in, trying to get these two clips to lock together. They kept doing a crossfade. What the heck is going on here? So I just, for the heck of it, I just right clicked and I seen close gaps. I clicked on that, it closes all the gaps. Now they're all together. If you ever split them up again, you just click on one and split back up again. Right click, close gap. So that's one tip I learned. It's actually a very handy tip to have. Real cool. These are other ones you may or may not know. Doing a zoom in Vegas Pro, what you do is go to Event Pan and Crop. Make sure your cursor is at the beginning. That's about center selected. Lock aspect ratio. Say we want to zoom into this. Say it's actually a video. It's boring just watching a video. Just display itself and just play there. You want to do some movement to it. So let's just do a zoom in to the end. Get it back. Get some movement to the video. Just a rough example. Video look more. That was different. There's a bug in Vegas. See this bug here? It's actually not a bug, it's a feature. When trying to grab a clip, it only takes a small portion to the timeline. I still haven't found a workaround for it. This is literally a feature in Vegas Pro 16, 17, and 18. It's a stupid feature. You have to get all selected and drag it to the. Let's do it again. Let's motion the haunted house. Go to the beginning, right to the end. Way back. Back. Gives some movement to the image. If you're doing images or video, it gives some movement to your video to make it more interesting to look at. It's just static there. It looks kind of corny. Here's another tip I want to show you guys. Backs. when working with video clips that have an audio clip attached to them, to get rid of that, highlight the clip, press U, then move the clip if you want. Group it from the sort of the handy feature. It seems like every time you create a video, even though there's no audio, Vegas or any other program will always include an audio track with it. But in lots of cases, you're not going to want to use that audio track. You're going to put voiceover music in. Keyframes. I want to show you something here on keyframes, guys. Go to here. Need this. Working with keyframes. I'm gonna show you something here, guys. There's a new feature in Vegas Pro 16, 17, and 18. It's called picture in picture, and it's not just picture in picture. You can use it for all kinds of special effects in Vegas Pro. And I should have linked one video I seen. This guy, he did an awesome video. There's about 30 or 40 clips, all the same clip. There's big dump truck in there, big backhoe, taking loads of dirt out. He had them all animated, doing all separate things. It's a wicked video. It must have taken him days to edit this. But let's go in here. Add picture in picture. This is a ghost. I'm gonna add to this background. Let's animate this. I want this ghost come towards camera. What to do? X. You can animate that. Make it static to about here. Keyframe. Zoom in all. First of all, this has got a black box in it. This is an MPEG-4 file. What you want to do is go to compositing mode, click screen from transparent. So let's play this back here. It's a little messed up because my back here. Still image. Get back. Go static and then there's all kinds of things you can do with picture in picture. There's all kinds of effects you can do. It's not strictly a picture lower corner of your screen. You can do all sorts of special effects with picture in picture. Okay, now going back into this one here, I want to show you something with keyframes. If you ever worked with keyframes before, you know sometimes how tedious it can be. And say here you want to change these keyframes. Say you wanted to go one keyframe forward. Which we hit? Doing a bit here. One keyframe forward. One keyframe. They have to do something in Vegas now. Okay, so let's lay down a keyframe here. Lay down a keyframe. Go two there. And you go into Vegas. Start doing some work here, and you have to go back to the keyframes. Say you want to move it one keyframe again. So you can highlight this and move. See, it moves out of alignment. We can't really keep everything in nice tight order. We screwed it up there. What we'll do is delete this keyframe. Keyframe here. Say we're working in Vegas, and the cursor starts blinking. We have to highlight this cursor to move one more keyframe. Right here. Blue section. Click on that. Activate the cursor again. Use the arrow key. One keyframe forward. And if you're working in Vegas, starts blinking in the blue part. It's real cool. All these little features and that, they're really cool to know these when you're working in Vegas. That you don't have to end up screwing your workflow up. They're cool tips. And what somebody should do, somebody should have a website set up, not with video, just with text in there. telling you all these little tricks and tips in Vegas Pro, because Vegas Pro, in my opinion, is the best video editor out there. It's absolute best video editor. Wait something else. Wait a second. Check my stream is perfect. I can't believe it. One setting in OBS messed everything right up. The setting was 0. Now I'm set to 2, and everything's perfectly healthy. Nice fast stream. This is really good for gaming. Really good for gaming. Because I'm a 35 megabytes a second upload. Pretty quick. So I'm going to show you something else here, guys. This computer, I had if you have any questions on Vegas Pro, just please enter them in the chat and answer your questions. But one of my subscribers last week wanted me to do something on Sapphire Plugins for Vegas. So Vegas Pro is Vegas Pro. Sapphire Plugins will work with Vegas Pro. I'm going to show you the price on this. Okay, let's go to the prices. Because you're going to set it back. Vegas Pro is supported for Sapphire Plugins. Are you sitting down, guys? This is what it costs. Folks, we'll just say license $1,695 to go if you want Sapphire Plugins. And the plugins are awesome. They're wild plugins. But who in the world has got $1,700 US to spend? That Canadian, that's more like $2,200 Canadian or $2,300 Canadian just for plugins for Vegas Pro. And that's why there's a huge market of people cracking this software, putting it on YouTube, where you get the effect from, and downloading it. You will not see this on this channel ever. I will not promote cracked software. It's illegal, and in my opinion, it's unethical to promote cracked software. Something else I want to show you guys. Last Monday, I think it was Monday the 26th. Yeah, it's Monday 26th. This is my laptop I'm using right now. The MSI Raider i7. Here's the fans, GPU and CPU. Got 1 terabyte hard drive, and it had 256 gigabytes NVMe drive here. I don't know all this crap here. But I had to take this thing apart, and it was an actual nightmare taking it apart. Shows here a clip out every inch, but there's clips on the other side of the plastic too. So there's clips everywhere on this thing. There must be 40 clips holding this thing on, and 11 screws. What happened last week, what I did was, I cloned. This is a Western Digital hard drive, HDSD. Goes up as Western Digital in Acronis True Image. So I bought a 1 terabyte NVMe Western Digital drive. I had True Image running, ready to clone, and I seen 2 Western Digital drives there, and I said, which one was your source disk? One was HEA serial, one was SCSI. I know when I clone my desktop, when I clone, I have to select SCSI. So I have 2 Western Digital drives cloning to it. I clone my desktop to a drive, backing up. In case something goes wrong, I just swap drives. So what happened with this computer, I picked HEA SCSI, or HEA serial HEA, which is internal one. So that's got to be the internal one. The Western Digital SCSI has got to be the external. So I clone to an external drive, put it back together, turn it on, and I got nothing but errors. And so I called Microsoft. Microsoft said, you probably got errors in your hard drive, the drive when you cloned it or something. So I started running this diagnostic and reinstalled Windows 10. I spent hours and hours and hours on it. I finally gave up, took it apart again, took this drive out, put the old SSD in it. It worked. What happened was I cloned this drive. I cloned my data from this onto this drive here. Luckily, I had a backup of everything, so it took me. I spent 9 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock at night getting this computer all back to normal and fixed up again. Taking this computer apart is an absolute nightmare. I'm gonna have to do it again when I get some more money to upgrade the RAM to 32 gigabytes. These are both 8 gigabyte modules. I have to upgrade one to 16. Next one to 16 is gonna cost me $200 to upgrade the RAM in this thing. I have Call of Duty now. I have Call of Duty on my system installed on the SSD. Before I had it installed on the hard drive, and it was running kind of slow, a little bit laggy. It should be super fast on the C drive. Still have 551 gigabytes free. I can install another game here, as long as once we install Roblox. And I looked at Roblox, and it's I'm not really into that game. I can't get into that game. I'm trying to get in Fortnite. A lot of other subscribers are playing Fortnite, and I just can't get into that game. I just can't get into it. I did Instagram video on controllers. I have a Razer Nostromo. I'm gonna show that to you. This is what I'm using right now. Not the RGB model. When mine got just lights up all in blue. It's actually an awesome controller. I bought mine about 10, 12 years ago, if not longer. It is wicked for gaming. It's awesome for gaming. I removed some of the keys I never used. I used the WASD key. It's a real cool controller by Razer, and it works really, really well. And I took back my thruster controller, the one you use your thumbs on. I just could not get used to it. Just couldn't get used to it. Does anyone have any questions on Vegas Pro? I want to cover only Vegas Pro today, not gaming. Do you have any questions on Vegas Pro? It's actually turning out to be a real good time to go live. If you're in Australia, or after 1 o'clock in the morning. No questions about Vegas Pro? Nothing about Vegas Pro? Guys, I want to talk about ProductionCrate. I want to show you a video I made. I'll show you this video I made here. All these effects were with ProductionCrate media, except the picture. I got the picture off the internet. Oh, wait. You see the flash in here? This is a special effect in Vegas Pro. Flash and the lightning. Lightning is from Vegas Pro. The lightning was from ProductionCrate. this flash. Yeah, that flash was done in Vegas Pro using brightness, contrast, and keyframes. The light and bolt was got through ProductionCrate. If you guys haven't subscribed to ProductionCrate yet, happening. Anything, if you want to search ProductionCrate for any new content, all you do is type new in searches and bring down all the new effects. Music. You got so much stuff in ProductionCrate. It's a no-brainer why more people aren't using ProductionCrate, and you don't have to pay for it. All you need is an email address and a password. That's all you need.
ProductionCrate.com.
Graphics are cool. All can be added into your video clips. Lots are animated as well. All stuff can be added into your videos to make special effects. Like the Alright, since there's no question for Vegas Pro, I can call it a day here. I'm not sure. Any questions for Vegas Pro? Any questions? Vegas Pro 16, 17, 18. It's all I've been doing every night this week. I've been playing around with Vegas Pro night and day. Guys, I'm gonna have to call it a day here. Looking like a slow day online. Next week, I want to know what you guys want to see for content. Do you want to see Vegas Pro or do you want to see gaming? Last week we did gaming. I think it was a big mistake doing gaming. I'm not really sure if I should did it or not. But let me know what you want in the comment section below. You want to see in a live stream. So I want to thanks everyone for joining the live stream today. And look out for some new Vegas Pro tutorials coming next week. Last week was slow. It was a real busy week. So I want to thank everyone for joining me today. And take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Good day, guys.